You may have seen the headline this month. San Jose named the least affordable city to buy a home in the world. That's according to this year's Silicon Valley Pain Index. That Pain Index also shows the top 10% of residents control 75% of that area's wealth. And in terms of pay, a tech worker's salary outpaces a food service worker's by more than $400,000. That brings us to this week where thousands of San Jose municipal workers vote on whether to strike. Workers in libraries, parks, code enforcement. They say the city's offer for raises can't keep up with the cost of living. So let's bring in San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. So their unions say the city's latest contract offer is insufficient. I'm turning the wrong way, Mayor. Thank you. Insufficient. How do you respond to those complaints that wages are not keeping up with the cost of living? Because the numbers are indisputable, Mayor.
Well, Reed, I'm incredibly sympathetic to the economic challenges that everybody in our community, including our workforce at City Hall, are facing. It is what you say is undeniable. We are victims of our own success in Silicon Valley. We've created so many jobs and seen so many successful companies that people from all over the country, all over the world want to live here. And the truth is, for decades, we have not built enough housing to keep pace. And so what happens, of course, is when you have more demand than you have supply, that cost of housing goes up. That is by far the single largest line item for most families in San Jose. It's just the cost of keeping a roof over their heads. I know this well personally, because I ended up having to grow up 50 miles away. My mom had to leave San Jose because my parents couldn't afford housing here in our city. So I'm very sympathetic. At the same time, when it comes to union negotiations and the wages we offer, I can't manufacture more money. The city has fiscal constraints. We have revenue that comes in. And this year we had to close a $50 million shortfall. That means less staffing, lower services. The city's offering 3% raises this year and then each of the 2 years after. The county, by contrast, had to offer zero because they also were facing a budget shortfall. So I can't offer money we don't have. We have to balance the community's need for services. It wouldn't be fair to our constituents to cut services to give an unsustainably large raise. So it's a tough position for all of us. I have a lot of empathy for the workforce. The city is working hard to find every dollar to give to our existing workforce to keep them here and help them thrive in San Jose. But I also can't advocate going to an unsustainable place that would lead to service cuts for our residents.
Something else you didn't advocate for was the billionaire tax, saying it would drive brain power and business out of San Jose. A lot of your critics will hear you say you're sympathetic to the workers, but we had to make painful cuts, and say you wouldn't have had to do that if you had advocated for a tax on these people who control 75% of the wealth where you are. What do you say about that this morning?
Well, Reed, I think what's implied by your question is actually something I agree with. I think there is too much wealth concentration. The question is what to do about it. And I am not alone in having real concerns about a California-based wealth tax. We have already seen a tremendous amount of capital flight. We've seen the risk of jobs, companies leaving the state because we already have the highest taxes in the country. I've advocated for using other tools to address wealth inequality. We can raise the capital gains tax nationally. That doesn't disproportionately hurt California. I don't think that very wealthy individuals, I don't think billionaires should be able to borrow against their assets at very low interest rates and never have to pay capital gains on the stock that they own. So there are loopholes in the tax code. There are other tools I have advocated for and will still fight for. But look, Governor Newsom, our likely next governor, Becerra, many others in the Democratic Party have agreed with me that this particular proposal is likely to backfire. The reason I oppose it is that it will hurt the middle class when the very mobile, very small number of billionaires, about 200 of them in the state, choose to move to Incline Village or Austin or Miami. And so we just also have to be smart when we try to tackle wealth inequality.
Mayor Mahan, we appreciate the conversation. Thank you so much. And just for our viewers at home, just know we invited, as we do all the time, every Bay Area mayor to join us this week and all weeks for a conversation about the issues affecting your community, not the least of which the affordability crisis that Mayor Mahan talked to us about. And that invitation still stands every month. We thank you, Mayor Matt Mahan, for joining us.
Reed, I'll see you next month. I appreciate the invitation.
All right. And we hope some of your peer mayors will join in as well. The open invitation stands. Thank you.